Hey guys, what is up? It's Dusty here, and welcome back to another crypto video. Make no mistake, there's a good chance that when XRP goes, it shoots like a skyrocket. That, ladies and gentlemen, is always something that's in my mind. The fact that every single time that XRP has gone on a crazy surge, it's been after the majority of other coins have already gotten themselves a little bit of fun and with some crazy severity. Even when it went to $2 a couple of months ago, it went really fast. And that's the fun part about this crypto realm. We saw XRP move a little bit yesterday. A lot of people were really excited for it. A lot of people were fearful because, well, usually things that do well, they don't tend to last that long, right? However, the memes I could place here are insane as well, because almost every single time what happens is the price just pumps one day, goes up 15%, goes down, let's say 2%, 3% the next day, and then bam, a couple of days after each other just keeps gaining. And a lot of those people who said, oh, it's not going to work out, they were all proven wrong, and a lot of people have sold their coins to buy back cheaper, or a lot of people were just too scared to buy the dip and are now crying and are going to be buying back at all-time highs. And those are the people that are going to lose money in the end of things, because buying an all-time high is always a scary thing. Always. All right. Having said that, guys, Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index is actually up relatively high. I believe this is mostly on the basis that the prices recovered a little bit. Bitcoin going back to $40,000 has left people pretty excited. I mean, logically so, right? I am pretty excited. You guys are pretty excited. And so the majority of people in the crypto space are most likely pretty happy with that. By the way, guys, make sure you check out Bybit. A link is down below. Right now, there are $1,610 worth of bonuses that you can get for completely free. Make sure you check it out. If you want to learn more about it, on Bybit itself, on the top, there's like a little promotions tab. You can read through it. This is the part that I used. But there's also going to be a couple of new competitions coming up where we can all work as a team. So everybody who uses my link for Bybit is going to be part of that team. And there's a couple of cool things coming up with that. So make sure you check it out. A link is down below. And let me quickly see what else we had here. We have a ton of articles talking here about the freaking manipulation over the last couple of days. I'm always a little bit scared, not gonna lie to you, that whenever I talk about crypto manipulation, that YouTube is eventually going to pull the plug. Now, we're going to be talking about that a little bit later, as I do not believe I'm doing anything wrong when we talk about Bitcoin manipulation in the markets, as is the most usual thing. That again, you can understand where the kind of scare stuff comes from, right? Now, having said that, record 57,000 Bitcoin leave exchanges in one day. Wait, guys, before we get into that, I have to ask you one question. Do you think that XRP will still see a huge surge in price within this year? A lot of people ask me what I think or what you should do if you have a trade open. I don't give financial advice. I can't really help you. I have nothing that I can tell to you if you're asking me what you should do in terms of trading. But you can, however, answer my question. That's something you can do if you want to. All right, so record 57,000 Bitcoin leave exchanges in one day, dropping Bitcoin reserves to pre-crash levels. Okay, that sounds cool. That sounds pretty good, right? Huge outflow. Okay, that's pretty nice. Well, let's look at this one. Over 465,000 Bitcoin transferred by anonymous wallets to Coinbase, and Coinbase, basically. An amount close to 500,000 Bitcoins has been moved between anonymous wallets and shifted by Coinbase over the past 24 hours. And a lot of it is just from Coinbase off, but a lot of them are also on there, yada. Point being, we can see a ton of transfers of people just taking their money off and basically enjoying, right? You can see here the outflow has been insane. Yet the fun fact is that if you look a couple of days in the future, most likely there will be another huge inflow, and very often these things are done deliberately to make you think a certain way. So I don't really respect these types of things. Then again, with these things, I mean these types of statistics. Then again, if there's a huge outflow like that, and it's objectively larger than anything we've ever seen, you might add to it that it's a very bullish thing, because people are taking the money off exchanges, not really being that prone to sell. Yeah, I guess I can see it as a good thing, right? I mean, you can't really see it as a negative thing, except for manipulation-wise, but in terms of, basically expectation of the future, pretty bullish. Then GBTC discount sees a sharp reversal as the final unlock clears. The significant reversal in GBTC discount could possibly be also a signal that investors are confident in Bitcoin's recent recovery, as Bitcoin trades above $40,000 after 8 straight green daily candles from 29.3 thousand to about 40,000. And the thing is, guys, people are really bullish on crypto right now, as I've said with the Fear and Greed Index, but also just the people I've spoken to here. Many people are really not in this little loop of just negativity anymore, all because of the last couple of days. And I find that so funny. A couple of days, how big a difference they can make, huh? Just a couple of days, but they do. All right, GBTC, we just talked about that one, about the big unlock. Let's quickly read the title again, though. GBTC discount sees a sharp reversal as final unlock clears. I've also still not determined whether or not I believe that these unlocks themselves actually do anything for the price. You might say it does, but it's not completely proven just quite yet, and I'm still thinking about that every here and there. Then breaking, $42.6 trillion asset management firm to offer crypto services to private clients. Yeah. State Street Corp, one of the largest digital, or I guess you should say, asset management groups with $42.6 trillion worth of assets under management. Wait a minute, what? 42.6 trillion? What? Really? I don't believe that. No, I don't believe that. No. I'm going to have to look this up for a little second. Give me a second here. $42.6 trillion in assets under management. State Street Corp. I thought it said something different. Let me see here. Is it really? Okay, it says here they are controlling about 3.15 trillion. I'm not sure exactly how they got to the 42 trillion actually. It says in my Google here that they control about we can actually look it up like this, I think. Wait, give me a second. Like this. Right click. Does it work? Look up on search Google for Street Corp. Let's try that out. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it says 3.15 trillion assets under management. So that is a little bit odd why they over exaggerated it that far. Not sure about that. I guess let's just discredit the entire article then, because that's a If you guys know what went wrong here, let me know in the comment section down below. I don't understand why or how this went. I was like 42.6. That's way bigger than the biggest one out there, so that couldn't be. Crypto taxes to help raise $550 billion to fund U.S. infrastructure plan. Whenever we talk about manipulation, this is a funny part that often comes up, because if you start to think about it, a lot of the manipulation comes back to this exact part, right? That it's being done by the U.S. I don't want to say the word government, to fund a lot of them themselves, basically to fund some positive stuff. I mean, we saw the lawsuits right now between Ripple and the SEC. We can actually partially say that that's because of some necessity for the SEC to make some money and for it just being easy to kind of crack down crypto later on. You might also say that a lot of the rules that are accepting crypto right now are done because they can tax it that way. And so a lot of people said what they will do is they'll pump it, make sure it can be taxed, and then dump it to make sure they get the most amount of money from it. And, some others are really going as far as to say to make you as poor as possible. Not going to say that that's the truth, but I will say that there's a lot of reason for them to be bullish on crypto because tax season. All right, Coca-Cola set to auction its NFT collection for charity. Just wanted to quickly let you guys know that yes, companies are moving pretty heavily towards a lot of this crypto integration because they know their advertising campaigns can do really well if they integrate it or work with it in some way, shape, or form. Then central bank digital currencies are inevitable, says the Bank of America. In a research paper, the U.S. finance giant said CBDCs were a much more effective payment system than cash. The rise of central bank digital currencies is inevitable and could completely replace cash in the distant future, according to analysts at Bank of America. Funny how the U.S., the Fed, and all those parties are going back and forth saying, oh, it's such a great idea, these CBDCs. Oh, it's such a bad idea. Oh, it's such a great idea. Oh, it's such a bad. We're so far. Oh, we're so little far. Oh, we're going to research it. Oh, no, we're not going to do it anyway. It's just back and forth, back and forth. All I know and all I care about, though, is how far is XRP going to be integrated? To what extent will they be using Ripple and will they be aiding and helping? if that's not being talked about, if that's not being disclosed or discussed, I don't really care for it, because I know a lot of these countries will let go of a CBDC anyway, regardless of what things you see. And yes, it is inevitable. It really is. Then crypto users double to 200 million in 4 months, fueled by Bitcoin, Shiba, Doge. Yeah, to be honest with you, Doge and Shiba actually took crypto to a new level. By the amount, and safe money even too, by the amount of people who just got memed into it basically by Elon Musk. And so people are forgetting that Elon Musk has an audience of hundreds of millions. So him memeing it at least brought a couple of million people into the space. I really believe it did. Right, the whole Dogecoin debacle brought millions upon millions of people in it. And crypto is just growing at a really rapid pace still, even though a lot of the people are dormant right now because of Bitcoin going down and crypto just not being as fun in terms of gains. There's still a ton of extra people who have joined over the last couple of years. And, well, I think the next couple of years will be even more exciting as crypto goes to a new level. And together with that, Robinhood and more companies and more exchanges are going through IPOs because they know there's a lot of money to be made. And, well, I guess they can better do their IPO whenever crypto's at its highest or stocks are at its highest. But with Robinhood, I mean, the S&P is doing so amazing. Going for IPO right now is still a smart move because their entire system still works well. And the thing is, I think Robinhood can actually do a lot for their goodwill. What I mean with that is that right now, Robinhood is really regarded as a shitty company by a lot of people. If they go through an IPO and the management to some degree changes maybe, and some bigger money gets poured in, you might see it from a different perspective, because right now it's private, so every decision they make is internally, just really within themselves to most likely make money for themselves. A lot of the people right now who will be criticizing will also be hodlers of Robinhood stock. And what I mean with that is that if you really think Robinhood is doing some shitty stuff to make money, well, instead of really hating on it, you can actually buy the stock and profit from it too. A lot less people are going to be annoyed that Robinhood does shady stuff and shitty stuff because they'll be part. And there's now also a rumor that Uniswap and Robinhood are partnering up. I'm not exactly sure what to say about these rumors anymore because, to be honest with you, there's so ridiculously many rumors that I find it kind of hard to give you guys a really thin line, because it is a thin line between what is actually a rumor and what is actually the truth. Here it says, as rumors spread, Uniswap was quick to set the record straight, with Uniswap Labs COO Mary Catherine later, that's her name, okay, stating that Uniswap has no current relationship with Robinhood, but that doesn't mean it isn't about to come. And obviously, it is also another little jab at the rumor culture that we have right now, where people are just rumoring all this type of stuff, basing it as if it's the truth, where it's just annoying. It's just annoying. Guys, make sure you check out Bybit. Make sure you press the like button right now. Make sure you press it right now, like. And make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. I'm pretty excited to give you guys more updates today, as there's so much stuff to talk about. I think there's going to be a ton of videos coming out today. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video later today, as I said. So take care, and I'll see you.